Astika called out 3 times, and Takshaka hung motionless in the sky. The serpent sacrifice of Janamejaya had reached its final moment. Ādi Parva, Book 1, Chapter 53. In the previous chapter, the narrator named the serpents consumed by clan. Vasuki's line, Takshaka's line, Airavata's, Kauravya's, and Dhritarashtra's, countless thousands destroyed by the force of a Brahmin's curse, a multitude so vast it could not be fully counted. There is yet another marvel in the story of Astika, one that came to pass when King Janamejaya was granting him boons. The Naga, who had slipped from Indra's grasp, still hovered, motionless in the sky, while the king below was filled with deep anxiety. Even as the sacred fire blazed fiercely and offerings were made according to the rites, Takshaka, seized by fear, could not fall into the flames. O Suta, Shaunaka asked, what then became of the mantra power of those wise Brahmins? Did those mantras fail to prevail in the fire, since Takshaka never fell? 3 times Astika raised his voice to that foremost of serpents who lay senseless above. Stay, stay, stay. And Takshaka remained suspended in the sky, his heart trembling with anguish, like a man caught in the middle of a turning ring of cattle. The members of the assembly pressed the king with great urgency, and at last Janamejaya relented. Let it be so, as Astika has spoken, he said. Let this rite now conclude. Let the serpents be free from harm. Let Astika be pleased, and let the words of the Suta stand true. A joyful cry rose from the assembly. When the boon had been granted to Astika, the yajna ceased. That serpent sacrifice of the Pandava lineage king, son of Parikshit, came to its end, and Janamejaya of the Bharata line was well pleased. To the Ritviks and to all who had gathered in the assembly, he distributed wealth by the hundreds and thousands. To the red-eyed Suta as well, and to the Stapati, the master overseer of the rite, the mighty king gave much wealth. It was this very Stapati who had declared at the opening of the Satra that the yajna would one day be brought to a stop on account of a Brahmin. After the gifts were given, the king performed the Avabrita, the concluding purificatory bath that marks the close of a great sacrifice, according to the rites prescribed by sacred tradition. His heart full of joy, he sent Astika home with great honor. Astika too was pleased, his purpose accomplished. Before he departed, the king said to him, You must come again. You shall be a member of my great Ashvamedha, the horse sacrifice. Saying so be it, Astika departed swiftly, his joy complete, his purpose unequaled, having delighted the king. He went gladly to his mother and his maternal uncle, embraced them both, and told them everything that had taken place. The serpents who had gathered there, now freed from delusion, heard his account and were overjoyed. They felt great affection for their nephew and said, Choose whatever boon you desire. Again and again, they pressed him. What shall we do that is dear to you today, O wise one? We are all pleased and freed. What wish of yours shall we fulfill, dear child? Astika spoke his desire. Those Brahmins and all other people in this world who, with clear and serene hearts, recite this account of my dharma morning and evening, may they have no fear from you whatsoever. Addressed with delight, the serpents answered, This is true. Practicing it with devotion and love, we shall fulfill your every wish, O nephew. And there arose protective words born of that exchange. May Astika, born of Jaratkaru through Jaratkaru, greatly glorious and firm in truth, protect me from serpents. Whoever recalls Asita, Artamant, and Sunita, whether by day or by night, shall have no fear of serpents. Having freed the serpents from the serpent Yajna, that foremost of Brahmins, righteous of heart, departed in due course to his appointed end, blessed with sons and grandsons. Thus, the tale of Astika had been told faithfully in full. By reciting it, one encounters no fear from serpents anywhere. Shaunaka spoke again. O Venerable One, having heard this most righteous tale, this Astika narrative that increases punya, the glorious deeds of the seer poet Astika from the very beginning, this great and complete account that you have told me, starting from the lineage of Brigu onward, I am deeply pleased with you for it. I shall ask you again in full, O son of the Suta. Tell me once more that tale which Vyasa composed, at that supremely difficult to attend serpent yajna of those great souls, during the duly observed intervals between the ritual acts. What wondrous tales were told, on what subjects, and as they truly were, these I wish to hear from you. You are perceptive and discerning. During the intervals of the rites, the Brahmins versed in the Vedas told various tales, and Vyasa always narrated the great Bharata story. The Mahabharata, that great account which glorifies the fame of the Pandavas, was what Krishna Dwapayana narrated when Janamejaya asked him. He recited it duly during those intervals. I wish to hear that meritorious and sacred tale in its proper order. This tale born from the ocean of that great sage's mind, of that sage of pure deeds. Tell it, O best among the righteous. I am not satiated, O son of the Suta. Very well. I shall tell you that great and excellent account, the Mahabharata, the teaching of Krishna Dvapayana, from its very beginning. Receive it of excellent mind, as I narrate it. The joy of its telling stirs within me as well. Astika's three cries stop Takshaka mid-air. The yajna closes, gifts are distributed, the freed serpents offer their own boon in return, and Shaunaka's request sets the stage for the full Mahabharata to be told. In the next chapter, the arrival of Vyasa at the serpent sacrifice. Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa arrives at Janamajaya's Sarpa Satra and is received with great honor. The journey continues in the next chapter